don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff from most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the free sky's the limit. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay, we're all good. And what is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And today we're on here with the Halloween edition of the news, man. We're on here as you can see with this beautiful backdrop. We're on here, and we have a Halloween episode of the news today for you guys, man. But yeah, man, before we get into all that, man, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know how the show works. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, we are on here with the news, man. We're on here with the news, bro. And speaking of Monday, if you guys did miss this past episode of Notorious Unscripted, where we talked about, in the title, we talk about how they make Keith Lee barely limitless, man. I got to give all the credit to Sir K for that one. Came up with that title. Of course, man. It's great title. It looked weird when I was typing it out because it was weird typing barely like that.
Yeah.
But then once I kept reading it in my head, I was like, that's a dope ass title. But if you guys did miss that, that episode will be available on all platforms, including Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and our home, YouTube, man. Well, we're on here every week, man. I just addressing the elephant in the room. We're on here a couple minutes late because my computer was just being retarded. I mean, when we first, a couple times when we first started doing this, we would have to just let the computer sit, shut down for an hour, and then we would come back and do it the next hour, and it would be fucking fine. So I don't understand it. I really, whenever I get the chance, I'm going to have to pick up a new tower because this fucking thing sucks, man.
I always start my computer 30 minutes before we go live, just in case it takes forever to boot up, bro. This is how it is.
That's true. I gotta start doing that, bro. I really have to. I really have to. And it's so funny because today I started it early. It's like every time I start the shit early, it fucks up. Yeah. But when I boot it right up, like if I'm in a rush and I just going super fast, it's fine. I don't understand it. Anyway,
it makes no fucking sense.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about a lot of news, man. A lot of news.
Shit.
Man, what to fucking start with?
Oh, we skipped the intro.
Oh, Jesus. Also, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Podcast, I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. It's going good. Just been chilling, working. Just slept for fucking like 12 hours last night. Fell asleep at like 11:30. Woke up at like 11:30. So that's how it is, man. Just been chilling, bro. Just been chilling. What about you, bro? How you been?
Yeah, man. I've been good, man. I've been good. Just had to take the car for some servicing, I guess. Had to get my oil changed. So.
Oh, nice.
Went and did that. Yeah, that was about it. Now I'm here. So. Well, and then I sat here trying to do everything
get this shit to work
on the
for
fucking planet.
35 minutes.
Yeah, to get this stupid thing to work, man. So, anyway, I guess we'll start this off with something we were supposed to talk about on Unscripted, but we figured we'd save it for Friday. It's actually not the Charlotte story; it's the other thing.
No.
WWE Superstars that were undrafted got drafted on social media, according to PW Insider. PW Insider drafted them. Some of these people are still free agents, so yeah. PW, like I said, PW Insider drafted them. WWE didn't. First off, Asuka. Asuka is going to be remaining on Monday Night Raw.
Poor soul.
Bayley is going to remain a free agent for the time being, so I'm assuming that they are going to put her wherever she fits best when she comes back. Or knowing WWE, they're going to put her where she does not fit at all.
Probably that, actually. No, then.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is looks to be drafted to SmackDown. So yeah, Roman Reigns at Mania, like we said. Brock Lesnar is going. We know this shit, bro. Dakota Kai. As you could tell from Tuesday, Dakota Kai is going to be remaining on NXT.
Poor soul.
Elias, is he even alive at this point? So how can you draft somebody that's dead? Elias is going to be staying on Monday Night Raw.
What a failure.
Has
he ever gone to SmackDown?
I think he did, and I think he did not fit on SmackDown. He's definitely a Raw guy.
He is a Raw guy through and through.
Like Seth.
Oh, yeah.
Seth is just a Raw guy. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Like AJ is just a SmackDown guy at his core.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, it just seemed weird seeing Seth on SmackDown, and it seemed weird seeing AJ on Raw, and it has been weird for the past like fucking 4 years.
Literally.
Eva Marie. Eva Marie is staying as a free agent. But she is filming a movie right now, I heard.
I did hear that, yeah.
So it looks like years of her saying that she was going to be the female Rock are coming true, man. She really is.
I guess so.
She's as big as Dwayne. Maybe she's going to start rapping, too.
No, please do not.
Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans is going to remain a free agent as well. So I don't know how. I mean, she just had her kid a little bit ago. Yeah. So I don't know when she's going to be coming back. I mean, it took Becky a minute to get right as well. So, and you know, if Lacey's husband has anything to say about this, Mr. Johnny Gargano, please get her pregnant again. Please, dear God.
Get her pregnant yet again, bro.
And the Lucha House Party, who were not drafted because they actually asked for their release, are staying on Monday Night Raw. So those are the draft picks. I seriously have nothing to fucking say about majority of them. Asuka staying on Raw, I think, is a bad move. Hold on.
I would love her on SmackDown.
Who the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't know where she would have fit. No, I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay. I thought something was happening. Yeah,
Damn.
Who the fuck's going to SmackDown?
Charlotte's on SmackDown, Sasha. Oh. But then on Raw, you have Becky and fucking Doudrop. I would have say put her on SmackDown.
Dynamite.
NXT, yeah, or why would I say NXT? NXT is fucking Mandy Rose is the champion now. In a nutshell, that is NXT.
This is the lamest Mandy Rose we ever got. Why couldn't 2 years ago Mandy Rose be fucking champion?
Yeah, she wasn't that bad. Or when she was in that feud with Sonya, that shit was
that shit was good. That shit was really good. Now they just made her what they wanted to make her. So I guess so.
So toxic and attraction.
Toxic attraction. Oh man. That's how Vince feels to his fucking employees.
Show.
Who are they, fucking Ric Flair?
Oh God. Like I said, man, Bayley, I mean, I guess they made the right choice on her. Keep her off and put her where she fits best. I would have done the same thing with Asuka. And then Brock Lesnar, I guess that just all but confirms Roman Reigns. He's got a fucking clear shot at Roman Reigns. And then
WrestleMania.
Sir K said this last week, you guys, but he said Brock's going to come back in the Royal Rumble, win the fucking thing. Adam Pearce is going to say, we lifted your suspension, but it wasn't supposed to be over for a little longer. And then the whole story is going to be, who lifted Brock's suspension? Was it Heyman?
Heyman? And then Brock's going to give fucking references that it was Heyman. And Heyman's going to look shocked and scared.
Heyman's going to shit himself while Roman Reigns is fucking staring at his fucking face. What were you saying?
Bro, that was one of the most missed elements of that feud, bro. There was so much potential behind Paul Heyman's stance in the feud, and they just made it, weird. You know what I mean? I don't like the way they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at Crown Jewel, they did it great, But
Yeah,
like the next night on SmackDown, it was like Heyman was just not. It was like he was just mad as fuck at Brock, but he
like
he don't. We don't even know who Heyman threw it to, so they missed that element completely. And they did it
exactly.
beautifully at Crown Jewel. But what do we always say in wrestling, bro? It's all about the fucking
Follow.
follow up. And the next night,
They didn't
he's just
follow it up.
acting like he fucking hates Brock and shit. Like, bro, you
Like,
might
bro,
have
what?
thrown the belt to him. Like, you better act fucking
Bro,
as
what you
confused as Roman Reigns is, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Greg Hamilton. Greg Hamilton, the ring announcer. Roman. Him. Roman. Greg Hamilton has reportedly been released by WWE per PW Insider. This comes several days after he took to Instagram to reveal his displeasure with rapper West Side Gun using a sample of his voice on a song. Damn, he did. That's why he got mad at that dude? Oh, I thought...
Really?
Oh, God. I didn't know it was
Pussy
for
ass way
that.
to be mad at someone.
Hamilton has removed all references from WWE from his Twitter account.
What a pussy. I mean...
Damn, I really want to hear that song. I did not know that's why he was mad at the dude.
If you want, you can mute us on the show for a second to play it. Unless we just do it later.
Yeah, we'll just do it later. I'm not seeing any links or anything. I don't even know what the song's called.
Let's scour for it.
Yeah. So he says to this dude, well, at West Side Gun, let's hope since you stole my voice for your incoherent kindergarten fables that you saved up enough to deliver for DoorDash, because you are fucked. You will be paying me for years. Apologize, and I'll think about not collecting every dime from you for the rest of your life. And I can just get WWE lawyers. That's okay, too. That didn't go well.
Dude, that little fucking pussy bitch, bro.
Settle.
Over that.
Shit.
Like, what?
Settle with my lawyer and don't ever use my voice again. So wrong. I mean...
Like...
The dude could have asked him, but Greg Hamilton didn't have to be such a bitch and
like,
post about him on social media.
He's talking about like a little kid with daddy's money. My lawyers. WWE lawyers.
He's
like,
one
bro,
of those.
What?
I know plenty of those. This is bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man.
I
mean, bro, that's the best part about it all.
Bro,
in my honest opinion, I'll just get WWE lawyers, and that did not age well whatsoever.
I saw it. He's like, no, the fuck you're not. Get the fuck out of here.
West Side Gun. Why couldn't Greg Hamilton do things like this behind the scenes? You know what I mean?
Like, hey man, that
this is the. I mean, sure, the guy could have asked, but Hamilton could have went about this in a way better manner as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's anything, if you want to, keep your reputation intact and at least try to land a job somewhere else, I don't think going out and posting a caption on Instagram and comment and blowing up the dude's comment section is the right way to do it. I mean, is he in the right in terms of should he have asked? Yes, he's in the right.
Oh, yeah.
But is he in the right for going about this like the typical spoiled rich kid? No,
like,
not at all.
Bro, what? It's just funny. I didn't even know all that happened. I thought they just fired him just because he's Greg Hamilton and he's really not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's what they want in a ring announcer. You know what I mean? Just a voice to say names. That's all he is.
No
Nothing
personality.
Special behind him, no personality. He's just a guy that says names. So, I mean, bro, that tweet is hilarious.
That's fucking so hilarious how well it aged.
That is beautiful, man. But yeah, it's kind of fucked up from both ends. Dude should have just asked. But like Greg Hamilton could have asked back, be like, hey, could you just credit me or something like that, and just DM him. You gotta do all that, bro. Literally, man. So, WWE didn't want to have to spend the money in a lawsuit, so they just fired his ass, bro. They were doing that ring announcer competition too, so I bet that chick that
Ryback.
won that shit, no, fucking Ryback,
His
bro. He was
horrible
so
fucking
ass.
sounding ass, bro.
Oh
Coming to
man.
the ring. You know, it sounds like he just fucking.
Oh,
God
bro,
damn,
you
it
see
sounds
how
like he was
Mansoor
chewing on a
fried
fucking
Ryback?
steak while he was talking.
Literally, bro. You see how Mansoor fried Ryback because he tried to come at him?
What'd he say?
Ryback was talking about like you could get any theme song behind this guy and he would never get over to like Mansoor. And Mansoor just posted the picture of that fucking poll Ryback set up where everyone said he should retire. This shit was hilarious, bro.
I'm dead.
But yeah, bro, Rick Hamilton's gone. No fucking, you know, they already got a replacement for his ass right off the gate. So, does anybody but Greg Hamilton really lose in this
JoJo,
situation? No, JoJo, man,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
could be
she's
in
actually released
AEW.
too. Yeah, for real, she will be 100%.
Oh, I can see her
100%.
showing up.
Whenever she's ready, unless she just wants to be a mom.
She
Well,
could.
whenever she's
I feel
ready,
like she will. Mm-hmm.
most definitely she will. Most
Hell
definitely,
yeah, bro.
Good God, what to talk about next? Sasha Banks. For once on this show, we're actually going to talk about people's comments, but we got some interesting ones here. Usually we don't do that, but Sasha Banks comments. She sat down with Bleacher Report to promote Crown Jewel and to discuss the current state of the WWE Women's Division. Banks was asked. Damn, bro, I can't fucking talk lately.
I have a feeling, bro. I've been doing the same thing.
Banks was asked, even after all her accomplishments, if she still felt the pressure to help elevate the division. And I quote, "I would say yes and no." Banks said, "Yes, just because I would like to keep the momentum going because I wanted to make sure that if I'm not in the title picture, there are more women in the title picture, and there's more than two women's storylines going on at once. I just want more for the women's division, and I feel like we've been doing that. For me, it's nothing new. I feel the pressure less and less because they believe in me so much that I don't have to put pressure on myself anymore. As far as the division goes, Banks went on to continue. Banks wants to continue to knock down. Okay, so this isn't her quote anymore. Knock down doors, much like she has for the most of her WWE run. She also didn't shy away from her belief that WWE Women's Division, which is wrapped up in the first ever Queen's Crown tournament, has never been better than it is now in 2021.
All right, that's where she lost me.
And I quote, "I feel like we've been knocking down every door that's been in front of us." Banks said, "If they keep up making more doors, we're going to keep knocking them down. The WWE Women's Division is the best it's ever been, and I think this is the greatest of any era from top to bottom. I can't wait to see what more future brings, even from NXT 2.0, to see how many women are down there. When I first started, there was only a group of 8, and now there's a group of 30. Just to see the growth from then to now is beautiful." Sasha,
listen.
You know when this women's division was the best? 2018.
I was about to say
2018 was, man, we had the year of Becky. We had the year of that whole fucking NXT division. Ember Moon, Shayna Baszler, Asuka, Rhea Ripley was down in NXT UK. Toni Storm was down there as well. And then on the weekly shows, we had the rise of Becky, Ronda. WWE stopped giving a fuck about the women's division.
Second Ronda was out.
The second Ronda left. And the second she comes back, they'll fucking try to act like they care about it again. This is a horrible take. This woman, I mean, she is it the best women's division on paper? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's the best women's division on paper. Anything in WWE is fucking better on paper. Doesn't mean it's the best thing overall. Exactly. But this is a horrible take from Sasha Banks. Oh, yeah. The tournament. Good fucking God. Not to mention that. The fucking 18 minutes of wrestling in the whole tournament. The
in the
whole
whole
tournament.
tournament. God,
Ooh.
that is fucking sad,
Good Lord.
man. And one thing, Sasha's out here talking about breaking down doors. What if the forbidden door came in front of you, Sasha? Would you break that down?
Nope.
No, she wouldn't. I was just joking. But man, this women's division is some of the worst it's been in since it's been a legit women's division. This is probably genuinely probably the worst I've seen it while
Me
I'm
too.
watching
It's
it,
just
bro.
getting worse.
It's just getting worse. Look, we had for that period of Raw earlier this year, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross doing their shit. That shit was terrible. That shit
Killing
was
Shayna
terrible.
Baszler. Nia Jax was getting more wrestling time than Shayna Baszler. Charlotte and Nia Jax were out here having a fucking shoot fight in the middle of the fucking ring. Like,
Literally.
bro,
Like,
what
bro,
the
this
fuck
women's
is
division
this?
has been so bad this year. Like, bro, you could say they rarely use Britt all you want, but anything Britt does is way more intriguing than this whole women's division in this company, bro. Until
One
Bailey
Britt
comes
Baker
back,
segment
mm-hmm,
is better than the entirety of the women's division. The only in WWE, the only
mm-hmm.
shining hope of the women's division, and you were about to say, is Bayley.
It's
She
Bailey. The
has been.
second she comes back, I care again. Like,
But Sasha
man,
is another one that's been overly not it for
no,
the
bro.
course of the year. Bianca
Like, I don't know
Belair,
what it's been with Sasha, though. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think
And,
I know in the beginning of the year it was like because she was a baby face, but then she turned heel and it's not working. I don't know what it is with her. I don't know what
I
it is with
think
her.
it's because so far, mostly because stop Charlotte, but every one of the horsewomen has changed over the course of the last couple of years. Becky definitely changed in and out the ring. Bailey's fucking changed from super lovable babyface to unbelievable heel. Even you could say Charlotte's been changed. She's trying to change at least. She's trying to have this
Yeah,
Tessa
she's Tessa
Blanchard like
Blanchard.
feel to exactly. But it's kind of failing. It's kind of just her cosplaying as Tessa Blanchard. And
Right.
then but Sasha hasn't changed at all. This Sasha, besides her look, has been the exact same since like 2016, bro. No change to her. No change to her personality, her motivations. It's just been Sasha Banks. That's all she's been the last fucking like 6 years. So I don't know if it's that man or I don't know if just everyone else is just so good, even
I
on the
feel
mic.
like
But,
I
mm-hmm.
feel like also she may have set a very high standard for her heel self in NXT.
Yeah, she
So
really
anything
did.
she does here, which I
Will
guess
be
being in
compared
the
to.
ring with Charlotte, they're gonna make her a baby face again. I don't know.
God,
I
no.
don't know what the fuck they need to do with Sasha, but it's not whatever they're
Everything.
doing right now.
Exactly, bro.
But yeah, horrible take. I mean, she's not gonna go out there and say like, yeah, AEW women has
Exactly.
AEW's women's division is the most interesting. Not saying they're the
Saying it's the
best,
best.
most
Mm-hmm.
interesting,
Oh yeah,
but
100%.
saying, um, if I was Sasha Banks, I'd be bold as fuck about it. We got the
Yeah.
best women's division because if she said. If I'm Sasha Banks, I'd be bold as shit about it, like I said, and I would say we got the best women's division on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. Because with you saying that, you're not offending anybody. You're not saying,
No.
oh, well, Nikki
Or
Cross is
she's
fucking
bad.
dog shit. Rhea Ripley fucking is a piece of shit. Bailey's so. Bailey's the only. Bailey's the only. Bailey's the only shining hope we have on this. My character fucking sucks. Becky Lynch has been a fucking cancer. Bianca Belair is a fucking buried idiot. Charlotte's a selfish bitch. I mean, you can't go out and say all that. So with her saying we have the best women's division on paper, you're not offending anybody. You're not offending
Exactly.
anybody, man. You know what I
And
mean? So, and it's the truth. On
exactly, and
paper, it
people
is.
will love that. Because people like, yeah, they're not getting enough time on TV and shit like that. And they'll be with Sasha on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but saying it's the best it's ever been is a fucking
it's
ridiculous
massive
statement.
cap. That's
You
bullshit.
lost so much
Mhm.
from that women's division. You can't tell me now you got the best women's division when you let
God, no.
Ruby Soho go and
And
Deanna
don't use
Purrazzo, fucking car insurance places. Jesus Christ.
God.
I mean, you keep getting these scam calls. You let all these people go. You let a Deanna Purrazzo, a Chelsea Green, a Santana Garrett, a Ruby Soho, like I just mentioned, bro. All these people go. You can't sit there and tell me now you have the best women's division. The Iconics, I mean, they fucking suck, but still.
Oh no. But still, people like them. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah. Oh, God.
Exactly.
The next take. Eric Bischoff.
Oh God, fucking Bischoff. This man,
Eric Bischoff,
he's
who is, this is a guy that runs his mouth constantly about AEW. This is a guy that is then going to turn around and probably be on Dynamite within the next 6 months, and he's going to act like nothing ever happened.
Exactly.
Bischoff. Eric Bischoff's recent tirade against AEW continued and saw CM Punk in the crosshairs. As this week, the WWE Hall of Famer claims CM Punk hasn't delivered in AEW so far. Speaking on his 83 Weeks podcast, Eric Bischoff said that the Second City Saint has shit the bed upon his return to pro wrestling. And I quote, Punk hasn't delivered. Punk was the guy that came out, and the first comments were the addition of his talent was more significant than Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, constantly making references to WCW when they want to be making references to WCW because they want to be the company that WCW was back in the mid '90s.
What?
Okay, buddy.
Bro, no one wants to be that.
I'm about to. Oh God, I'm about to rip his ass to shreds in a minute.
Idiot.
Give me a minute here.
Dumbass.
There's the constant references to WCW. When Scott and Nash came in, we took off. Punk, you came in and shit the bed. In terms of ratings, it ain't there. And there's nothing in reality to suggest otherwise. You need to be more careful about what you say when you're delivering. The comment that Punk made was about these guys being more significant than Hall and Nash in '96. And then 2 weeks after Punk made his big arrival, the ratings dropped 40 to 50%. No, they didn't. They went up.
They're only dropping now because they're on Saturday.
When Punk debuted, it was 1.2. I remember that. 2 weeks later, they went up and they were beating Raw in the demos. And then this dude is so stuck in the 1990s. He's so stuck in the glory days of WCW. It's not even funny. Your podcast is called 83 Weeks. Because you're stuck on the 83 weeks you beat Raw in the ratings. Well, where the fuck is WCW at now? Where the fuck is it? And Hall and Nash they're trying to be what WCW was in the mid '90s. They are.
No,
they're
way
better. They're better than that. I mean, who the fuck, bro? Hall, Nash, who'd they bring in after that? Hogan, Randy Savage, a bunch of these guys that were well out of their fucking prime. Meanwhile, AEW is bringing in Adam Cole, Ruby Soho. It's fucking Happy Wyndham Day. I mean, come on, man. You can't. No, dude, you're so stuck in the glory days of WCW. It's not even funny, bro. Get your fucking head out of your ass. CM Punk, how has he shit the bed? Wouldn't it be stupid if Punk and Bryan took the exact same route upon arrival? One of them's got to lay low for a little bit.
Exactly.
Bryan, how would it look if if Punk and Bryan just immediately Omega, Mox, all these Hangman, all these huge names in AEW, is it wrong of Punk to take a slower approach? Because how would it look if both of them were gunning for the top guys, and then how would it look if both of them were wrestling fucking Hook? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
how
They would
how
be
would that
saying, "Oh,
look?
of course, they don't care about the AEW guys. They're too focused on guys that aren't hit theirs." That's exactly what he'd be saying.
Exactly,
You can win with
bro.
people
They
like that.
can't win.
Like, if CM Punk went to WWE and did the exact same thing he was doing in AEW, people like Roman, people like Bischoff, they'd be praising it. They'd be kissing at his fucking feet, bro. But since he's not in that company, everything he's doing is wrong. You know what I mean? It's just the way they work. You know what I mean? And I was just looking for it. Eric Bischoff made another comment. I remember what it was, but I can't find the quote. But
Oh no.
this fucking idiot has said the quote went something like, I don't know how the quote went, but it was something about AEW has to be faking the ratings because no way they are actually getting that rating. So
Okay, motherfucker, then don't show up on a Dynamite ever again. If
exactly,
that
and
if since you don't want to be on a failing product, don't show
this
up on
man's
Dynamite ever again, bro.
shitting on their ratings, but their ratings are fake. So which one is it, Bischoff? And by that logic, are all of us paid off by Tony Khan to like AEW? Because that's basically what he was saying, that every AEW fan is like not real. That like AEW is completely like fake and bought their fucking popularity. I, I'm looking for my Tony TK check, bro. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff. Where's my TK money at? By that fucking logic, you know what I mean? But if I had TK money from that TK check, I don't shit. You know, like, bro, what? Where is the sense behind any of these comments, bro? First of all, AEW is everything WCW tried to be already. First of all. Second of all, this man is so stuck in his time that anything, like, for a guy that you know deep down hates WWE, defends it so much and wants it, he he's salty because WCW didn't win, so now he kind of just hates the whole business. You know what I mean? He doesn't
Yep.
really like WWE. He doesn't like AEW. He's probably has like some fucking nom flashbacks every time he sees AEW because he sees WCW's failure. That's what he sees in AEW. When he looks at AEW's success, all he's reminded of is that WCW failed, and it probably eats away at him every fucking night. So I think that's the main reason why he,
Yeah.
always goes on these tirades about AEW because he can't deal with WCW's failure.
There you have it. What a moron. What a
No
fucking
more.
moron, bro. WWE released their pay-per-view schedule.
Oh, shit.
According to Fightful Select, they are the ones that broke this. According to Fightful Select, the superstars have reached out. Over a dozen claim are happy with the schedule, having WrestleMania split into 2 nights, for an example, ease up the workload for the show, both itself as well as the media and other events that go along with the pay-per-view. WWE's decision to move these events also seems to coincide with the NFL's regular season, because the NFL holds the majority of its weekly games on Sunday, and the move to the day prior means that the company won't have to compete in viewership audience. That being said, NFL game. There's usually one nightly NFL game held on Saturday.
I thought they were. I thought NFL
Isn't
ratings didn't interfere with WWE ratings.
exactly. Um. Okay, I hope WWE knows that the fucking NFL season is over by WrestleMania time.
Literally.
That's what I didn't understand from all this. I mean, they're going to. I mean, St. Louis doesn't have a football team. I don't think they're going to be in Atlanta. I don't think they're going to be in a football stadium for day one.
No.
St. Louis doesn't have a football. I don't understand that at all. Why WWE's decision to move these events to Saturday also seems to coincide with NFL's regular season. Okay, am I fucking stupid? Or is the NFL season done in February? Doesn't the Super Bowl happen in February?
Which ones are on Saturdays?
They're talking about Mania.
Oh, for
I don't understand.
I don't get it. That makes no sense.
I mean, maybe for November, but that's in Boston, and that's in Survivor Series. So you're not going to hold that in the fucking Patriots Stadium. That's what? This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand that logic at all. I mean, football isn't being played in April.
Who knows, man? Who
anyway,
fucking knows?
Anyway, I don't understand that at all. Somebody might have to fill me in on that one. I'm lost. Anyway, what we're here to talk about is the schedule. January 1st, day 1 in Atlanta. Why is this a thing?
Day 1. Oh, man. Day 1.
Saturday, January 29th. So Royal Rumble is not in February this year. We brought that to you guys a while ago, actually. St. Louis for the Royal Rumble. WrestleMania in Dallas on April 2nd and April 3rd. Providence, Rhode Island, Sunday, May 8th. The pay-per-view is yet to be announced. Sunday, June 5th in Chicago. Pay-per-view is also yet to be announced. Saturday, July 2nd, Las Vegas. I don't know if they're going to be doing that in Allegiant Stadium again. I don't think. No, it doesn't even say on here. That'd be kind of stupid for them to keep going back to football stadiums. Another pay-per-view in July. 2 in July. Saturday, July 30th. SummerSlam from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, first things first, they're actually doing SummerSlam in the summer and not right before all the kids go back to school. The thing is, because I hated that. SummerSlam, and then the next day you go to school for the first day. Yay.
It literally always aligned like that, too.
Yep. July 30th for SummerSlam, man. Kind of weird. And it's going to be on a Saturday again.
Yeah, cool.
To be decided location. There's going to be a pay-per-view on Saturday, September 3rd or Sunday, September 4th. What weekend? What pay-per-view runs that weekend, ladies and gentlemen? All fucking out. And guess what?
Man.
Guess what we won't be watching? The to-be-decided pay-per-view or to-be-decided location on September 3rd or September 4th. What a bunch of petty pricks, man. What a bunch of petty fucking pricks.
What a bunch of idiots, bro.
AEW, from the moment they started, I'm surprised they didn't do something to counter Double or Nothing. But really nothing happened, really, at Double or Nothing to scare WWE like they did at All Out. True. But just wait, because I guarantee you at this year's Double or Nothing, something will happen.
And then next year, they're going to have a pay-per-view during then, too.
When AEW first got started, they said, we're not going to run a show on WWE's weekends because those are their weekends. Super respectful. Nice way to go about it. It makes things easier on the fan. It does.
Exactly.
It does. And what does WWE go and do in the year 2022? They counter-program AEW's WrestleMania. What a bunch of fucking pricks, man. What a bunch of pricks. That's bullshit.
I hope AEW does it. on the next weekend after that, just to be petty back.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And then,
I love that.
oh, I would love it. So, and then Saturday, November 26th from Boston, Massachusetts, we got the Survivor Series. And that is actually the last pay-per-view of the year. Now, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pay-per-views, but February does not have a pay-per-view. March does not have a pay-per-view. There's going to be a Saudi show somewhere in there. October doesn't have a pay-per-view as well.
Nice.
And neither does December. So another Saudi show is going to be put in one of those. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. And
so we're
there's supposed to
either...
be 2 next year.
Yeah. So, yeah, they usually do 2 Saudi shows. So, God bless, man. But
God.
this is just going to be great.
But,
yeah. February and March don't have a show, and October and December don't either. So I'm assuming it'll be in October like it was this year. So
yeah. And June or July isn't the only month with 2 pay-per-views. So is January. They got Day 1 and Rumble. Which is like, why? Why 2 pay-per-views in the same month? It's so stupid, bro. I hate
you have a fucking 3-week build.
Literally.
Just a 3-week build to SummerSlam. And a 3-week build to the Rumble. Well, that one you don't really need a huge build for. You just put some shit on the undercard, but still.
Exactly, but still, bro.
SummerSlam, not the way to go. You don't do a fucking 3-week build for the biggest show of the year. Royal Rumble in January. Mania in April. Money in the Bank in June. SummerSlam in August. November for Survivor Series. That's your 5 pay-per-views a year that you need to do, period.
Literally.
Period.
In my opinion, cut out fucking Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Do King of the Ring.
What's SummerSlam? Yeah, do that. Do that, bro. Please do that.
King of the Ring. Whoever wins King of the Ring gets a shot at the World Championship of their choosing for SummerSlam.
Exactly.
It's more interesting than Money in the Bank to me.
Exactly. It's way more interesting at this point because they don't know how to do Money in the Bank.
Yeah, well, the way they put their tournaments together sometimes is a little sketchy, but for the most part. For the most part,
exactly. Shit.
Yeah. And do a King of the Ring pay-per-view where you do the whole tournament in one night. It's so satisfying seeing one dude fight the whole night.
Fight through it.
I love it. I love it, bro.
I love that shit. That shit's so good.
Guess we'll talk about this Ring of Honor stuff now. Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. This kind of goes hand in hand with another story we got. Ring of Honor took to social media to put out this statement 2 days ago. Throughout the pandemic, our top priority was to keep everyone healthy and safe. And despite not producing any live events over 18 months, we're able to keep everyone fully contracted. Now we find ourselves at a time where we need to make changes to our business operations and planning a pivot for Ring of Honor. With a new mission and strategy, the year will culminate with Final Battle in December, and we will be taking the first quarter of 2022 to work internally and reimagine ROH. ROH has the most dedicated fans in the industry. We appreciate their loyalty and patience as we reconceptualize ROH. We anticipate returning to live events in April for the Supercard of Honor with a new fan-based product and will provide a unique experience for wrestling fans.
Shit.
Therefore, everybody is going to be let go. Everybody's going to be released from their contracts, and then it said whatever people don't will be paid through up until
March.
Supercard of Honor. Yeah.
So they'll still be getting paid no matter what, so that's good.
I wonder which people they will keep contracted. They have a lot of big names. I know we don't realize it, but
But they have a lot of big names.
They have a lot of big names, man. And there's a lot of people that I think, well, I mean, I'm sure some of them will go to WWE. Maybe not, though, because they might not want them. But as far as the more fun side of thing goes, the more fun, the better side of it, AEW.
Right.
Tony Khan, and look, no disrespect to these other guys. After hearing this, Tony Khan has to be pulling his fucking teeth thinking about just signing Tony fucking Nese. Because, and look, no disrespect to him, but Bobby Fish as well. I love Fish, but god damn, Tony Khan's probably gotta be like, I could have saved that fucking money. But Bobby Fish,
Tony Nese money.
Yeah, Bobby Fish isn't that bad as fucking Tony Nese, because with Bobby Fish, all you gotta do is wait for the other guys, and you got a damn good fucking reunion on your hands.
Oh yeah, bro. You got a damn good
The Undisputed versus the Elite. Imagine the Elite get back together. Kenny, Hangman, and the Bucks one day. A couple years down the line. Oh, fuck, no, forget him. Fuck. John Cena, you mean?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Cena, Mr. God.
But, man, I mean, they didn't... I think they just signed Lee Moriarty too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. God damn.
You know,
but Tony Nese... because
why?
He's got to be appearance to appearance. He has to be. He has to fucking be.
No way he's actually signed.
Because they brought him in, and his first match is Fuego fucking del Sol.
Oh, really?
That's what you brought him in for?
He's appearance to appearance.
That's what you fucking brought him in for? Fuego fucking del Sol?
Bro, all the people that are now available right when the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Day, or on New Year's Eve, and it's New Year's Day, all the people you could sign, bro, Brody King, fucking, I feel like he might be guaranteed, because him and Black are MLW tag champs.
Well,
oh yeah.
Well, before we get into the people, as far as ROH, I think they're going to be, when they say fan base, I really think they're going to be bringing in people from other companies and actually work with other companies this time around.
I think they're going to start to do that, yeah.
I think so. I think that's what they mean by that, a more fan-based product. And I really think that guys like Punk and Bryan would be more than happy to go have a dream match in their old home.
Where they came from, exactly.
You know? But
that'll be unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, this is gonna be good for ROH, I think. I
think this
is gonna be good. Imagine seeing Daniel Bryan versus the Switchblade in a Ring of Honor.
Dude, that will be legendary.
As far as the people that Tony Khan is probably pulling his fucking hair out thinking about because he just signed Tony fucking Nese. I love Tony Nese, man, but why? Why the hell? Like, what? Why? Why did you sign this man? It better be appearance to appearance, bro. It better be.
It better fucking be.
Bro, EC3.
EC3, bro. EC fucking 3.
There's so many people on that roster, bro. EC3, Jonathan Gresham, Danhausen, the Briscoes. There's so much good people on that roster, and there's so much more. I seen somebody bring up fucking Matt Taven. I don't ever want to fucking think about him ever again in my life.
God damn. Never forget that shit.
Let's see. Flip. That's who.
Flip.
Let me see. Flip. Let me pull up this roster real quick. Flip will 100% be in Ring of Honor, bro. I mean, obviously, be in AEW. He will 100% be in AEW, man. Let me pull this roster up. Let's see. Wrestlers. Here we go. Okay. Bandito.
Oh, Bandito. Mm-hmm.
Brody King. Dalton
Definitely.
Castle, Danhausen, EC3, Flip,
Mm-hmm.
the Briscoes, Jay Lethal.
Oh yeah. Oh well, he was in. Wasn't he in some type of
I thought he,
scandal?
I think he was. I can't remember.
Damn.
Was he?
I
Yeah, I
forgot
think
what
he
the fuck
was.
it's
Oh
about.
my God, Mike Bennett.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking thing. I totally forgot about his
Forgot
ass.
that dude was alive. PJ Black. Why does he look like
Oh,
that nowadays? Justin
oh,
Gabriel.
bro, he
That's how
looks
I'll
so
always
weird.
remember the dude.
He's got
Yeah,
a beard
Justin
now.
Gabriel. Roosh, who's great friends with Andrade. If you wanted to
That is
give
true.
Andrade a faction, Roosh and Bandito and
I'd be
Andrade,
down.
I'd be down for
I'd
it.
be. Hell yeah.
Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So, like I said, Brody, EC3, Gresham, Flip, Danhausen, the Briscoes. They got a lot of people, man. They got a lot of
There are a
people
lot of
that can be
people available.
very valuable assets to any roster.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, man. Yeah, but with that, I can't wait to see some of these people, especially if Braun ends up in AEW with Wyndham. EC3 is great friends with him, so
True. True.
I would like to see it, bro. I would like to see it. I would like to see Braun with EC3.
More
If I
than
were to
that.
choose, I would want to see him with EC3 more than Wyndham. But
Oh, 100%.
um, let's see. Okay, yeah, man. So a lot of good people. A lot of good people that they can potentially be getting. Should be interesting, man. Should be very interesting. Um, okay, let's see. Yes, with that, the guy we were just talking about, Tony Nese. Tony Nese has signed with AEW. Per the Wrestling Observer, the exact details and length of the contract weren't included, as AEW places their talent on different contract tiers. Nese has worked several recent AEW Dark tapings, along with sitting front row for Bobby Fish versus Anthony Green for Dynamite. It's got to be appearance to appearance. There's no way they would sign him the same way they would sign Andrade or a
Oh,
guy
no.
like that. It's got to be
Actually,
appearance to appearance, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. Don't do
it's
it.
got
Especially
to be.
now, you better hope
No,
it's appearance to
especially now.
appearance.
They better fucking hope. But if they did sign him for an actual contract, I don't know why. I have a feeling they're making a faction. I don't know what faction, but a lot of these random guys they're signing, I just have Nexus on the mind recently with all these random ass signings. I don't know why. I just do. So if they
True.
did sign him
True.
for some fucking reason,
Moriarty,
yeah,
Nice, guys like that. Yeah,
I could see
there you
it,
go.
bro. I could see it, but
I
let's
could
just
see it.
hope
I
it's
never thought
appearance
about that.
appearance.
It better be, because
It better fucking
every one
be.
of those fucking guys I just listed off for Ring of Honor, you need to at least think about bringing in. Brody
At
needs to
least
be in the House of Black. Brody's such a nice
guaranteed.
guy.
Oh
One of the
yeah.
nicest wrestlers I've ever met. Brody, there is Danhausen, who's incredibly popular.
People
Incredibly
love him.
popular. Gresham, who's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Gresham, the Briscoes, who you know those fucking young bucks want the Briscoes.
Oh, bro.
EC3, incredibly talented individual.
Oh, this
Flip,
probably explains why Briscoes have been in GCW lately.
yeah, probably. Flip is their
Flip.
buddy. Everybody used to love Marty and Flip Take Japan. Flip was a wonderful addition of being the elite, and it should be pretty dope, bro. It should be
I'll
pretty
never
fucking
forget
dope, man.
the clip when Cody was cool back in those days. When, he hugged fucking Flip Gordon and whispered in his fucking ear, I hope you fucking die. Never forget that shit. One of my favorite BTE clips, bro. To this day.
Oh god. I think one of my favorite ones is the one with Cody, MJF, and Kazarian.
Oh my, that's one of the goated ones too, bro.
Shut up, cue
Soldier
ball.
Ball.
What is it made of?
Cody.
Baby shit?
Oh
That
my
guy's a
god.
fucking asshole.
It's made of baby shit, throws it on the fucking
Shut
ground.
Shut up, cue ball. Bro, that shit.
Shut
Oh
up,
my
sorry,
god.
drop my cigar. Cody takes the fucking cigar out of fucking Kazarian's mouth
Oh,
and
here,
shoves
take
it in.
his.
Love that shit.
Sorry, I dropped my cigar. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, but man, yeah, Flip, man, oh, should be good, bro. This shit should be very good. Okay. Yeah, so Tony Nese, back to Tony Nese. Yeah, you better hope he's appearance to appearance.
You better fucking hope.
We'll talk about Bray last because this is Bray's day. It's a little story, but this is why it's day.
Exactly.
But Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, everybody fucking knows,
God.
man. Everybody knows the deal with
I
this.
know.
Now we're gonna give our thoughts on it. Okay. PW Insider has reported that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair had a heated argument backstage following their SmackDown title exchange, which didn't go to plan. There is so much of this story, guys, so stay with me here. Fightful Select has added that the original plan was to have Becky snatch Charlotte's belt and brag about being Becky 2 belts, which would have led Sonya ordering her to hand over the SmackDown Women's title to Charlotte. It was noted that Charlotte didn't agree this was the best course of action, but was told to continue with the plan despite mostly everybody being in agreement that the segment was going to be awkward. Following the segment, Becky and Charlotte had a shouting match backstage, with Charlotte claiming she dropped the title by accident. Charlotte was then asked to leave the venue after Becky's dark match to avoid any further altercations. First things first, this is WWE's fault that these women even got into an argument.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
first things first. If they would have just
segment,
listened to both of them that were saying that this segment was going to be awkward, and for everybody saying, "Oh, Charlotte was being selfish here," I don't think so. I don't think so at all. She was trying to make sure the only thing Charlotte went wrong in was dropping the belts twice. That's
exactly.
it. Was
Being
acting like a
immature as
little
fuck.
kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all the fuck she
Charlotte-
did was being immature.
Charlotte didn't want anybody to look stupid.
Exactly.
And then what happened? They looked stupid.
They look
And
stupid as fuck.
Everybody was saying Charlotte is selfish, and I'm not saying that's wrong. I've
You've said
us
that
on
for
here
years.
more than anybody. Charlotte is selfish, but in 100%. But in this case scenario, she's not selfish. She was saying this is gonna make everybody look awkward, and it's gonna look stupid. And Becky herself was gonna look stupid. Charlotte was looking out for Becky. She was gonna look like a fucking idiot, like a little
Prancing
idiot,
around with both
walking around with the
titles.
2 belts on her shoulders. Like,
I was
come
back
on,
to 2
man.
belts. Like, bro, what? That's some Nikki fucking superhero cross shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, no. And then there's a lot more. According to sources told TalkSport that Flair was meant to try to be playing cat and mouse with the title, and Lynch was meant to get her hands on it before she pulled it back. The timing error occurred when the pair led to the title dropping to the floor. But for whatever reason, obviously the title was not meant to go on the ground. As PW Insider has reported, backstage Lynch and Flair has said to have gotten to a heated row. Although the altercation did not become physical, WWE officials were concerned. The Flair and Lynch friendship had been strained for some time. People close to the situation, Flair did not appreciate being called plastic during a promo years ago, and it's been tense since. Charlotte, that is your best fucking friend. If she called you
Literally.
plastic, do you think she actually fucking meant that to hurt you? You guys were in a
Come on,
heated
bro.
feud. You guys were in a heated fucking feud. If me
What
and
is
you
she
were in a
supposed to
feud,
say?
you know how much shit I would tell you to fucking say about me?
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
Same thing.
I know you
like,
don't
it's
mean
just
it.
what you do in a feud.
Call me a bitch, bro.
Call me a pussy ass, bitch ass, fucking bitch ass. You know what I mean? You just say fuck shit to each
Kevin
other.
Dunn
That's
would
the whole
be fucking
point.
smashing the fuck out of that mute button.
Oh, bro, his ass would be.
Just
Oh, bro,
you.
we.
You just hear a ring, like it's just muted.
You're such a.
This is where, I mean, nobody even remembers that. You know what I mean?
couldn't
Like,
tell you.
oh my god, remember when she called Charlotte plastic? Like, Charlotte,
Like, bro.
that is your best fucking friend. At least she was.
At the time,
come on,
you know what I
man.
mean?
You think she actually meant that in a hurtful way? You guys were in a fucking blood feud. You know what I mean?
You're
Come
supposed
on,
to say
man.
fuck shit. Even though the feud was trash, at least fucking Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax had the decency to actually go at each other's throats with some fucked up comments, you know what I mean?
Right.
At least,
Right.
although that shit was dog shit, at least they fucking said some fuck shit to each other. It was still sounded terribly coming out of their mouths, but it was still, they still said some shit.
Right. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean, in terms now, shit like that is very selfish. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't want Becky to say things in a fictional TV show because of what?
If it hurts your feelings, like, then don't have a blood feud if it's gonna hurt your feelings, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Vince McMahon was not happy when Charlotte left Gorilla without talking to him. Then she headed to Orlando to support Andrade at AEW Dynamite. Oh man, she probably had a fucking. She probably told Tony Khan all that fucking happened.
So much shit. Oh yeah. Charlotte's their inside man. They're inside woman now, bruh. They got the
Probably.
informant. They got their spy.
Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Radio has since reported that Flair was escorted from the building, and it believed no one was happy about the title switch segment, and it was debated throughout the day. It's also believed that Charlotte had wanted to drop the title to Bianca Belair on Monday. She believed the finish could have killed what could have been a big win for Bianca Belair. Fightful Select had been reported that Flair had some issues with the booking. You can't do that and tell me that Charlotte is selfish in this situation.
No.
She wanted to drop the belt in a logical way, so we didn't have to do this.
Exactly. And
Charlotte drops the belt to Bianca. Becky goes on to Crown Jewel. Forget the triple threat match. Don't book that. Becky versus Sasha. Sasha wins the belt. Goes to SmackDown. Bianca's the... Simple as that. Simple as that.
No fucking title switch segment ever needed. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes sense.
And Charlotte not talking to Vince? What'd you expect? She just got into a screaming battle with somebody that was once her best friend because you didn't want to listen to what the right fucking outcome was.
Exactly. Of course,
that's your fault.
Talk to you. Vince is lucky she has respect for Vince because if that was me, I'd been saying some shit to his ass. You know what I mean? He's lucky.
I would have threw his ass across a gorilla.
I would have just swiped all the computers at Gorilla, just the camera, the whole fucking feed for the show starts fucking up because there's just a fucking match going on back in Gorilla. But like, what do you expect? That's the least she could have done, was not talk to you. She could have done so much worse than I would have done.
Yeah, you better hope she walked out without saying anything. Because if she would have got the chance to open her mouth, oh man.
Oh man, she would have been released. We would have seen her on Dynamite, bro.
A WWE source close to the situation reached out after seeing the report and offered their view. The source states the way Vince wanted it to go down was Becky grabs the belts real quick and eventually throws the other one at Flair. Flair is said to have disliked the idea, and Becky expressed concerns about whether she should actually do it, which involved to the writer, including Sonya Deville in the segment. Of course, the title got dropped and things didn't go according to plan. Lynch let her have it when the pair got back to Gorilla. Flair swore it was an accident. The source says precious few people believe that it was an accident. And then Charlotte Flair was said to have voiced concerns about the segment. Flair was voicing that she didn't want to look weak, nor did she want her title reign to look weak. Is that wrong of her or selfish of her to not make her championship look weak?
Isn't that the whole point of a championship? Those are the same fans that, that are on Becky's side say that same shit, but when Charlotte tries to do it against Becky, it's bad? I don't know, man. These people don't make no damn sense.
I don't fucking get it. I don't get it, man. One wrestler said that Becky Lynch is seen as a hero for standing up to Charlotte Flair, who over the course of the year has alienated her colleagues backstage with attitude issues. One wrestler said she's increasingly difficult to work with. This is because she... What were you going to say?
No, go ahead. We're basically about to say the same thing, so go ahead.
God damn it, I forgot the hell I was going to say.
Fuck. Shit.
What were you going to say? It'll come back to me.
So, being difficult to work with is basically not saying yes to everything they tell you to do. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Is Charlotte probably a little annoying to work with? I would probably guess, yeah. She probably always wants to prioritize herself and whatnot, but...
Charlotte is the kind of person that thinks if she's not on huge levels of whatever, she's not being booked right. That's what she thinks. We've known this for years.
Exactly. She's like Cody in a lot of ways. Like, in her mind, it's what's right overall. You know what I mean? Oh, God. In Cody's mind, him denouncing the fact that he'll ever be a fucking heel is like God's work.
Can't wait to talk about that on Monday.
Oh, God. But, like, in Charlotte's mind, her mainly protecting herself and wanting to be on TV, she thinks that her being champion most time is the best thing for the women's division. That's what she genuinely thinks in her mind. Is it wrong? Yes. But does she mean negative by the whole women's division as it? No. She doesn't want to denounce the whole women's division. In just her dumbass mind, she thinks she needs to be at the top 24/7. You know what I mean? But in this instance, you know what I mean? Is it her being difficult to work with? Or is it her not saying yes to every dumb thing that fucking Vince tells her? Because if Vince told her to dress up like a clown right now, if he said, dress up like a clown and go on TV, if he said that thing to Charlotte and to Becky, we wouldn't see it for Charlotte, and there is a good chance we will see it for Becky. That is what they mean by difficult to work with. They say the same thing about everyone who's released. FTR, Bray Wyatt. They say it about them all. Because they just don't say yes to every little thing.
Exactly. And that's a great take, bro. That's a great take. And Charlotte... Becky Lynch is a hero for what? Exactly. What exactly is she a hero for? Charlotte was willingly ready to drop the championship on Monday, and now she's pissed off because she's got to go out there and look like a fucking idiot. I would be too. I would be too. And Charlotte being hard to work with, if Charlotte's not fucking booked like God, she's upset. It's always been this way. What's new?
We've known this for years.
This don't make no sense, man.
They didn't
One
say
wrestler...
she was ever difficult to work with years ago. Go ahead, sorry.
Exactly. Exactly, bro, exactly. One wrestler has said no other women want to work with Charlotte Flair now. citing that she is only interested in how she looked and scrutinizing everything she's involved with through a self-centered filter. Bro, Charlotte over the past couple months has been a little out of pocket, right? With the shoot fight.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, she is not wrong in this situation.
In this
Guarantee
situation,
you
she
that.
is
I can
not.
guarantee you that. How is she looking at this through a self-centered filter? If she was trying to make sure Becky wasn't looking like an idiot in the middle of the ring, and with that, she didn't have to look like an idiot in the ring either. And
Exactly.
she wanted to drop the belt to Bianca on Monday. So how is that self-centered? How?
And she's been praising Bianca lately. You know what I mean? It's like, what? When this, where was the talk about this? Where was the women in the back saying about this before this whole incident happened? They weren't gonna speak up before this shit. That locker room.
Where was the locker room when Bianca Belair got fucking buried at SummerSlam?
They weren't saying this shit about Becky.
And she looked defeated on the post fucking SummerSlam show. Where was the locker room then?
Exactly. That locker room is so fucking fake. That man, they're praising Becky as a hero. They're saying all this about Charlotte. They're only saying this about Charlotte because that's the way management is feeling right now. So they gotta agree with it. Even though if they felt this way the whole time, they'll never would have said it. But now the management is thinking it. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's wrong. You know what I mean? And now they're giving all this fucking praise to Becky Lynch. Now, I already don't like the way Becky Lynch has been acting backstage. So now they're going to make that shit even worse. Her ego for Becky Lynch is going to go to Charlotte level. And once it gets a problem, someone's going to call her out on it, and the rest of the locker room is going to back them up. Because that locker room is so fake, bro. Most of that locker room is like fake as hell when it comes to that type of shit. So Becky's being labeled a hero now, but in 3 to 4 years, same thing's gonna happen to her, bro. Especially with the way Becky's been acting, it's just gonna get worse from here, bro. We are gonna have Charlotte 2.0 on our hands by next year. I'm telling you.
Yep. Absolutely, bro. Bray Wyatt teasing. Well,
it's kind of just things we see.
Yeah, it's indirect teasing.
Exactly.
We got this one here from Matt Hardy, who posted yesterday. Throwback Thursday, 2018, and it's almost time to delete the dastardly no compete. Now, he has officially changed his to @Wyndham6. One thing people took note to was Dark Order does not have a number 6.
They go
so
up to 5.
I don't.
Oh
man.
Oh man.
I don't know about that, bruh. I don't know about that, but I will tell you this. His WWE release was not a work. Did you know that?
Oh no. Everyone thought it was a work, bro. Bro, if you thought that shit was a fucking work, you gotta be and bro, everybody thought every post I would see about Wyatt, half the comments would be saying it was a work. That they genuinely believe it's a work. That was some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen, bro.
He even came out and tweeted. Somebody asked him if he was going to show up at Survivor Series to fight Roman Reigns, and he said, and he posted a clip from the movie 300, and it said, "Is there no one else?"
Like,
that's what the clip said. So
literally,
you know this man even knows they got nobody for Roman Reigns, so he's not coming back to WWE. Wyndham, yeah, I mean that sucks that somebody had the @Wyndham, But yeah, I
No,
don't know.
yeah, some
Hopefully it
fucking
means
schmuck.
nothing for the Dark Order. But
Hopefully not.
now, the most interesting piece of news.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Baker, the creator of the Fiend mask. Wyndham, formerly known as Bray Wyatt, will soon be a free agent. And there are speculations that he is working on a new Fiend mask, as a picture was seen with him and Jason Baker outside of together
Yeah,
even.
it was like some
But
restaurant in Hollywood or something.
there was a post I seen. Oh, Charlotte, this just came in. Charlotte Flair has been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer has noted that one of the reasons for the significant heat on the Queen is that she uses babyface moves in her matches despite being a heel. Oh, good God.
What?
Many also felt she should have helped Rhea Ripley become a bigger star. Okay, then why didn't you put Rhea Ripley over?
Yeah, like
Instead of burying her, instead of the latter being relegated to the tag team division. But Meltzer reports that the booking was mainly at fault of Vince McMahon. Despite the rumors that she could be AEW bound soon, her WWE contract still has more than a year left, and it guarantees 7-figure income annually.
shit. Oh fuck. Oh, man. And another thing, I also did hear she was pulled from all her appearances, her dated appearances.
That's the other thing too. Charlotte
Yep.
was pulled from all her media appearances.
I think they want her off TV for a decent bit, even though I don't know how that's gonna work as a champ. But they'll probably strip it. They'll do that. I could see it.
What the hell? There was a post I seen. I had it in the news. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Update on Bray Wyatt photo rumors. Throughout several readers of Fightful Select have sent along the photo above asking what it's about. Nothing. A partial Warner Brothers logo and a drawing connected to Warner Media. While we can't confirm or deny conversations with Warner or AEW, we found out what he's been up to. We're told that Bray Wyatt has been in Los Angeles as of late, fielding inquiries regarding Hollywood projects. He was also seen taking in at a Clippers game at the Staples Center, but can also confirm that he will not be playing for the Clippers. WWE sources indicated that WWE sources indicated to Fightful that this is far from interest in Wyatt from Hollywood. There's nothing. There was a pitch made that could involve him participating in a movie. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, being that WWE was keeping Hollywood deals from their stars, so of course they're not gonna admit it.
No,
Wyndham
exactly.
has shit going on, man, and come on, bro.
Man's doing work, bro.
He was at the Warner Media.
Warner Media, bro. Come on.
He's filming something, bro, and it could possibly be some kind of vignettes or a fun house of some sort.
Could be. I feel
Man,
like his first vignette will be something of like a destruction of the funhouse. Or like a reference of the destruction to the funhouse. You know what I mean? But man, oh man. Ooh. He's getting a new mask. It looks like Jason Baker's out there creating something. He's in Hollywood filming. Could be movie roles too. I could see him making a couple of appearances because he did have Hollywood inquiries that fucking WWE hid from the man. So who knows what he's been.
Oh, and
he
was at the top of the list once the Fiend came out.
Oh,
people were asking for him up the ass, bro.
Man, I cannot wait, bro. Everything about Bray Wyatt is just about to blow up, bro, and I hope And do I hope we get a talk to Jericho, bro? I would love to hear. Man, there could be like 4 episodes of him, each an hour long. He talked about it, booking, ideas he had for his character, ideas they had for his character, all the people that approached him to do shit. Man, oh man, this is it is what Wyndham Day indeed, bro. It's damn no longer Bray Wyatt, bro. That's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I'm gonna try to start calling him Wyndham now.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit,
Wyndham
this is
Day.
crazy, man. Wyndham, he's
Man,
about to be making big moves, man. I can't wait.
man, this is gonna be awesome, bro. This is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. There was yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Warner Media logos spotted around him. Come on, man.
Come on, bruh. And did you hear Taylor Rotunda or Bo did an interview?
Mhm.
I gotta listen to that. And Wyatt
Did he?
quote tweeted about the interview, and he was like praising his brother for all his ideas. And he's like, "Oh,
Oh
let me
yeah.
grab his tweet. Let me
In
grab
this
his fucking
pic,
tweet."
in this picture, you can
Mm-hmm.
absolutely see half of the Warner Brothers logo.
Hey, let's
Gate 4.
go.
He's got to be at some studio, bro,
Oh,
filming.
bro, he's at some. Ooh, man. Let me grab that tweet for about. Okay, it says it makes me happy to see my brother do something that makes him happy. He inspires me to create, and create I shall. Well, we're about to do some crazy shit. He's about to do some crazy shit, bruh. I cannot wait. Create I shall.
Man, this is gonna be awesome. He's at Warner filming. Warner's directly fucking linked, has a great connection to AEW. He's
Literally,
going,
bro.
bro. We could
Literally,
see him tonight for all we know on
we really
Rampage.
could.
I
We
doubt it,
really
but
could. Man, the
man,
13th, bro. It's gotta be the 13th, bro.
oh, this is gonna be awesome. I get chills thinking about it, man. This is
Dude, I
going to be
cannot
fucking
wait.
awesome, bro. He's filming at Warner. Yeah, come on, bro. We know what happens next. We know what happens
Exactly.
next. The AEW debut of Wyndham. And
Ooh,
TK, I thought you weren't talking to the man, bro.
thought
Why is
you
he
weren't
at
talking
Warner?
to him, bro. What's he
You
doing
know
at Warner?
TK, you know TK said, you know TK told him, he's like, Wyndham, we got a fine studio
Fine.
just for
Mm-hmm.
you. Just for you.
I'll
I
take
already
the
got
money
it
out of my
ready.
pocket. I got that shit ready for whenever you're ready. 29
Yeah,
hits, start filming.
this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome, man. But with that, that's all we got for today, man. That is all we
Yeah,
got
man.
for today. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it has been another great edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. This has been episode 81 of the show, man. And with that being said, man, it has been a pleasure, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And yeah, man, we just want to wish you guys a very happy Halloween and, more
Oh,
importantly, a happy Wyndham Day on this beautiful day where
yeah.
Wyndham is a free agent. And with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Monday for Notorious Unscripted. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.